Force it in as deep as you can.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Force it in as deep as you can.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Force it in as deep as you can.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
A means fantastic.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. And I'm gonna lactose intolerant. The second half of that word is dairy.
Did I do that?
Hey, who'd you talk to? What's going on? It is me, Mike Leprey, King Mike Hill. This is legit. Paranormal Clips brought to you by legit podcast.com. It is December 14th, 2023. 1214-2023. I don't even want to try. It's just going to give me a headache. Joining me as always is Sarah Paranormal. What's up, Sarah?
What's up, bud?
There is no Block Island Rick tonight. I don't know if you knew. Did they tell you?
He's on vacay. He's
Yeah, he's on
vacay Rick
Yeah.
this week.
Mm-hmm. Imagine a guy
Jealous.
who lives on Block Island goes on vacation.
Yeah, I think he went somewhere warm. He might have gone on a cruise, actually.
I'm just saying he lives on Block
Yeah.
Island all summer long.
I know. Well, but he works. He has to work. It's not the same.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
the same.
I don't know. Some people might disagree with living in other places that are not like beaches, that have resorts and stuff like that. But maybe just
I
me.
live in Florida. You just don't. When you live there, you don't go do that stuff all the time. But Block Island is small. I get your point. I get it.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to have a what's a crazier place to live contest. So who was our guest tonight?
We got really lucky tonight
Okay.
because we got our very own the Machine Mandy from Ghost Sisters sharing some clips with us. There she is. She's beautiful. Look at her, folks.
What's up, Mandy?
Look at her.
Hey guys,
How are you?
I'm good.
So you have been a guest host on this show, right? Before?
Yes.
And you know how what's up, JK? 47. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch some war. I just added an R to that.
Warch. We're
Instead of
gonna
saying
watch
watch.
it.
Watch. I'm
Warch.
gonna watch. I don't know why I would say that, but I'm gonna watch. By the way, when I start to get lazy talking, just someone tell me, because I'm prone to that now. I don't know if you guys do this, but you talk so much that when it's not time to talk, or if you get too comfortable, like I can't even say words. Someone will be like, "Can you get me the keys?" I'll be like, "Oh, they're like, what? I don't want to put the okay.
Maybe someone should just mute you when you're doing that.
Maybe, like kind of like the news. So, Mandy, Ghost. Tell me about, first off, Ghost Sisters of Ohio.
We're an all-female team based out of Ohio, and we are biological sisters. And we travel all over around the United States.
There's 8 of you.
8?
There's 8 sisters, right?
Oh God, I do have a lot of sisters, but there's not 8 of us.
How many is there?
Only 3 of us.
3. That's enough. Three qualifies as a group, by the way. So there it is. Your sisters' names are?
Chastity and Bobby Joe.
Mandy, Chastity, and Bobby Joe.
Yes.
So
That happened.
I immediately think of. Can I be dead honest? Yeah, I'll be dead honest.
He's
Go
going to
ahead.
anyway.
Like the Dukes of Hazzard. Like I picture you guys in like some sort of car, going through town. That's right, causing trouble because that's what. Am I wrong?
No,
No,
yeah,
not Dukes of
you ain't
Hazzard.
wrong. Here comes trouble.
I want to know.
What's wrong with you
Hold on.
guys? Just you don't like the car, the car, the flag on the car. Forget that. I'm talking about the fact they would jump in the windows. They'd be jumping over things. I didn't care about that. As a kid, what was I watching? I was watching an orange car. That's all I could tell
You
you.
were
was
watching
orange.
the girls and Daisy Dukes, is what you were watching.
No.
Yeah, buddy.
No. Depends on how old you were, I guess.
I
But I
guess.
was watching the Duke boys. Get away from Boss Hogg. That's what I was watching, man. They would jump those things like, whoo. I was like, oh
See-
yeah, I can't wait till I can drive because I'm gonna jump something. I used to jump
Yeah.
stuff with my bike. I'd take a rock. Mandy, you did this. Plywood, and you put it on like bricks or rocks. You'd ride your bike down a hill and jump the ramp. You ever do that?
Yes, I did as a kid.
See? Have you ever fell and hurt something bad, like a knee?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
lots of times.
Yeah, there you go. Sarah, you?
No. Everyone called me Princess Sarah.
You never built the ramp.
No, I literally walked around like with
All right,
my
what-
little dresses on.
So watch this one. Mandy, you ever built a fort?
Yes.
Did you use wood that you stole from someone's yard? Or what did you use for wood?
Pretty much anywhere we could get it.
Anyway, you can get it. There it is.
Yep.
That's how kids build forts. Sarah, you ever built a fort?
No, I performed musicals for my family in the living room. I was an only child. Now you guys are just making me feel bad. Like,
No. You didn't need your brothers and sisters to build a fort. It was just one of those things like back in the day, just neighborhood kids would go do. Like,
I wasn't an outside kid. I wasn't an outside kid. I was an inside kid. I was very much an inside kid.
so watch this. If there was a abandoned school bus yard
Mhm.
up the hill behind your friend's house, would you go running through all the old abandoned school buses?
Yes, or graveyards, or yeah.
No, this is different. It's a school bus thing.
Oh, school bus? Yeah.
Yeah. Mandy?
JK.
Definitely.
and Jones.
We actually in elementary school, me and my best friend and one other girl actually went into an abandoned tire shop, and it was a factory. It was huge, and I remember it being way up in the air, and we were up there walking across it, and no fear. It could have collapsed, and that could have been it for us. And we were up there walking across it.
So, all right, I'm enjoying this. So let me rephrase this. I'm very hypocritical. I do not believe two girls should go walking into any
Lord.
abandoned understory.
We're talking about that on 101, Mike.
I just worry about that. I do. I'm a hypocrite because if it was two boys, I'd be like, yeah, good luck in there. Don't get in trouble. That's how I am. I can't help it.
We
Can I
did.
ask Mandy a question, though, please?
I was just going to mention really quickly that
Oh, freaking.
there's an area near my house that was referred to as the Cliffs by the cool kids, the kids that are older than me. I still can't tell you where it is. Honest to God, it's somewhere around here, but I've been there a couple times, and it's literally like the cliffs. Like you would walk down something where you could easily fall in, and that's where they claimed all the Satanistic rituals were happening.
Oh,
Like that was the big thing back in the 80s. Oh, they skate with those. They were doing
It was the
Satanistic
satanic
rituals.
panic.
You know what they were? They were listening to heavy metal.
Mm.
That's
Oh.
basically what it was. Smoke. Oh, they were smoking. As my mom would say, they were smoking the weeds. The weeds,
Okay.
she would call it, and listening to heavy metal. That was considered satanic worship in my area back in the 40s when I was just in my
Yep.
early 20s.
Yep.
If you could do that math, it'll make sense. Now, Mandy.
No. You said I got.
That's right. I'm sorry, Mandy. Sarah's going to ask you a question. Is that all right?
okay.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
need to know. I need to know whenever there's a group of 3 women.
Yep. No.
If you're the Golden Girls, which one are each of you? Like, I want to. Like, I'm gonna. Mandy, are you Rose? Tell the truth.
God.
Who's Blanche? Who's Rose? And who's Dorothy? Out of the 3, have you
know
watched
what?
the Golden
You know
Girls?
what?
Um,
You know what stinks? Honestly,
What?
you just did to her is imagine making someone realize for the first time they might be Rose.
Rose was awesome. What are you
I know,
talking
but
about?
Rose is. I know. I love Rose, but Rose is always the one getting in trouble. because she was just like blindly walking into trouble. Remember, Rose had no filter and just was like,
And no
Well,
fear of anything? Who does that sound like to you?
that's what I'm trying to say.
Mandy.
That's all three of us at
Yeah.
some point. And I would say
She might be Blanche.
She could be.
I'm trying
that
to remember.
outfit.
Now the little oldest woman, the mother, what was her name?
Sophia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sophia. Oh God. I mean, actually, we're like all three of them tied into one. You know,
That's a good
you got a
time.
little bit of each of the characters because my sister doesn't think before she speaks, and she'll just tell you what she thinks, whether you like it or not.
Isn't there 4 of them? Didn't you just mention 4?
That sounds
And
very
then say we're-
Dorothy-ish, though.
We're all like the 3 of them.
Did I?
I think you
Oh,
did.
I was missing the blonde. I forgot about the blonde one. I forget her name.
The main
Not
character?
Rose.
Blanche.
Blanche.
There was Rose, Blanche, and
Dorothy,
Dorothy.
and the one that no one remembers is the taller woman, the main woman with the raspy voice. What's her name?
That's Dorothy.
All right, then what's the grandmother's name? The
That's
mom's name.
Sophia, Dorothy's mom.
All right, Dorothy. Let's recap the cast of Golden Girls: Sophia, Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose. There you go. So those are your choices, Mandy.
Oh, I can't break them down because we're like a little bit of all of it rolled into one.
Can't.
I mean, to be honest, we pretty much speak our mind, and we've all been in trouble, and we've been-
But you're also the best at not answering a question perfectly. She will play both sides and make it politically correct. She's gonna run for mayor of whatever town
That's Rose.
she lives in. So
She's a Rose.
yeah, because she
Yes.
just, not saying it is, not saying it ain't, and then she. All right, here we go. You want to look at the photo first, or you want to go to a movie?
The photo's not yours, correct, Mandy? The photo
Uh-oh.
someone sent to you?
Is
that
it a
right?
photo? Did I send a photo?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. I thought last night we talked about this after the news. Yeah, you
Uh-oh.
sent
Maybe
a photo.
Maybe it's not a photo. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I thought I
Uh-oh.
sent videos.
Well, it's a video. No, it's a
Oh,
video.
yeah, that should be a video. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's
sure.
not mine.
That's
Okay,
tiny.
so
Okay.
we'll watch that last. So because I don't want to. So let's start with this. Mandy, you have to unfortunately try to stay quiet.
Okay, that's a video too. Yep.
You already off to a bad start.
Yeah.
No, I said to you, you're just gonna try to remain quiet, and you literally.
Oh, sorry.
That's the video right there. I'm like,
I just let you know it's not a picture. It's a video.
you gotta be quiet during the video. That's it right there. Hold on. Right? Can you see this, Sarah? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
No. Yes.
All right, so let's restart because all it was quiet in the beginning. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Being in the dark. No, it's not an animal you're hearing. What you're hearing.
I start this again. I gotta start this again. I'm so thrown off by this. Holy cow! Let me get my Adkins tumbler.
Yeah, mine too.
Sorry, man. They're really quick. You know what's great about an Adkins tumbler?
Mm.
It keeps the hot stuff hot and the cold stuff cold.
I mean, what else could you ask for in a tumbler?
I'd like to have one from when I'm working out.
I know. We have to get everyone one.
You know what? They work extremely well. Like they really do
They do.
keep the cold stuff cold. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna watch this again. It says
Okay.
recorded at the Randolph Asylum. Child knocking, and he says, "I knock." So this is from the very beginning.
Okay, that's being in the dark. No, it's not an animal you're hearing. What you're hearing, that squeaking noise.
All right, so I hear the squeaking noise, Sarah, because I can't talk to
Mhm.
Mandy. I realize I can't talk to Mandy about this. I hear a squeaking noise. Now it could be someone of a child's voice saying that, or it could also be the sound of a door. It has that like a 50-50 effect to the sound. Ah, man, I wish Rick was here for this. What I mean is the noise is definitely like watch.
Yeah, I need to hear it again.
I was right there. Hear that noise?
No, the squeaking, I think, is talking.
Listen to me. That squeaky part in the beginning is saying I knocked. And
Yeah.
then Mandy explains it at the end. So at the very beginning, when it goes, and you hear the knock sound and then that I knocked, that's either someone saying I knocked in a young voice, or it's either like a door hinge, or
Yeah.
in other words, it has a open close sound to it. Like and I don't mean that it is door hinge. I just mean it has like a 1-2 punch. Watch. Oh, there it is. Watch over. It's almost like doo, doo. You hear a bird make that sound. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It does sound like I knocked. All right.
Like
So-
a really small child.
Yeah. So let's discuss this first. Sarah, what do you think that you heard?
You know, I heard I knocked, but again, that's hard when we're watching the video because I'm going to hear, because I read the caption. So I'm going to hear that no matter what.
Mhm.
But it 100% definitely could be that. And it's also very high pitched, which would lead you to believe it's a child, or you're correct. It's something squeaking, because we all know that small children just sound like squeaking things sometimes. So it's hard.
You know what threw me off?
What?
It was a video of a recording. It was a video of a recorder. Like I was like, am I watching or listening? Like I was just like, you know what I mean? Like I really mean serious. I was like, this is different.
Well, I closed my eyes. That's why I closed my eyes.
Okay. I could definitely hear I knocked. And the reason I say that only is because it could have also been put in my head by me reading it, because it sounds like that. Now that it's one of those, now that you say it, or now that I read it, yeah, it does sound like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the only thing that like someone that you would consider, and I don't want to use the word skeptic because it's used incorrectly, someone that's like a negative person who's just looking to be like, shoot things down. They want to be like gunslingers. It's just that it has a sound to it. Like there's no other like syllables. There's no other sounds, but
Mm-hmm.
So it's I knocked, but it's like in other words, a bird can make it because it's a full sound. It's a You follow me on that? I know I'm making weird noises right now, and people are watching. So I want to make sure you know what I'm saying before I continue, because I'll stop. You know what I mean? All right, Mandy. What did we actually hear, or where were you? And then tell me what you think of what we just said, and be honest, and then give us the backstory.
Okay, so I'll just say the reason I'm using the recorder is because I'm not a technical person, and I don't know how to get it into the waves where you can, make it clear sounding. And
The waves. You are the best.
Don't give him ammunition. Mandy, you know the drill here.
voice, whatever you want me to say. I'm not a high person.
Do you realize why she should probably just like
She does.
get her own show and take off? Because who says the waves? You know what I mean? That was
She
fantastic. The waves. All right.
Get into the sound waves, the video
Sound
waves.
waves, there you go.
Yeah.
Look,
So
just really
The
quick.
microwaves.
My mom, right? Two things about my mom, really quick. She thought the internet was something you put in a computer. She could not get it. The concept. No, you got to put the internet in it. I'm like, what, Mom? What do you mean in it? It's. All right, that's one thing. Second thing was she refused to learn Netflix. I don't know if you ever given somebody like older like a remote for something new and they go, you're like, what do you mean? You can watch all these shows. They're like, nah. They just say no because they don't want to learn anything new.
Yeah.
Like, you get to a point, you're like, I'm done learning shit. I ain't learning anything. All right, Mandy, I'm sorry.
But anyway, so because I don't know how to transfer the recording over to a program like that, so I just sometimes have to play it out and then record it with my phone. So this was about 2 years ago in Indiana, and we were at the Randolph Asylum. It was just me and one other girl in this huge building. This building is like 60,000 square feet. We were the only ones there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And what is this located
Wow.
near? Like, in other words, where did you park to walk to this place?
literally, it's in the country. We parked. It's
You don't have to tell me exactly. I'm saying about how far away did you park?
no, maybe I don't know, maybe 15 feet from the door. It's not far. It's
Right,
that close.
right. Is it near the street?
Yes. Yes.
So people would see your car if it like the hazards were on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay with this now. Continue. I'm being serious because I thought you just walked in the middle of the woods, found an old asylum, you and your
No.
friend, and decided to just hang out there in 60,000 square feet of like darkness. That's not
No.
a Friday night. It's just I
We're
don't know.
so glad you're okay with something, Mike, that's already happened.
I know. I'm just saying my opinion.
But the lady I was with, she works at the location. So
Oh, all right. Here we go. Now the plot. Hey, as they say, as a kid would say, now the plot thickens.
okay.
Kids don't say that.
Yeah, so she invited me to come up one night to investigate, and it was just her and I and the whole entire place. And we were upstairs in the attic. Now, the attic is where, they said the judge would hold a lot of cases, the court cases up there, and sittings, all the inmates that they held there sometimes at this location. But children spirits have been said to go up there and play. So
Oh, no.
we were playing like a hide and seek, and we were knocking, and then I would go behind something, and I would knock, and and I told the child, I said, okay, now it's your turn, knock wherever you are, and I was
Wait a
getting
minute.
those responses.
Let me recap this really quickly. What type of location was it?
An asylum.
And it was for what? Who treated there?
They housed poor people. They housed people who had mental issues. It was a lot of things throughout the years.
So then you went into where the penitentiary area was?
No, probably this place was built in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
But at some point they had a judge that stayed there, because they had people that got out of control, and they had a small little cell they would hold them in.
Okay.
They had a judge, and he would sentence them, and up in the attic is where he was said to have done.
So if you committed a crime while already in the asylum,
yes,
then the judge, whatever. Okay.
And that was dealt.
Yep.
And they dealt with you in the attic.
I know, of all places, they said the judge had an area up there where he held his court cases.
Now, where were the kids' voices heard?
In the attic.
Okay. So the attic where probably the most evil in the place took place, probably.
It's huge.
Was in the attic.
Yes, this attic though doesn't look like your normal size. It's not like the normal size attic. It looks like a basketball court, a huge one in a high school. It's huge.
Yeah.
And
Mandy, have you ever been to Waverly Hills?
Yes.
So the kids used to play on the roof of Waverly too, because it was like that. It was like big open.
As kids do.
As kids do. The child spirits. Doesn't mean they were all up there when they were alive, but they just liked going up there to play. And people would actually leave like toys and balls and stuff because there was room for them to kick balls around and stuff.
And they actually have toys and everything up there for
up there too. Yeah. People bring toys for the child spirits. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna hear about we're gonna oh God.
I'm biting my tongue. I am doing a service for both of you. And I'm just biting my tongue because I'm just slowly building a case of we're talking about the attic where you would think the most evil would exist, but we want to believe that it's kids' voices we're hearing because kids would go hang out in the most evil spot that was in the location. No, that you're right.
Hang out in the most wide open spot. Where they can,
no. There's plenty of wide open spots, I bet, in that place.
In an asylum?
I think they were following us ladies. That's what
it might have been. Mom energy.
Okay, that holds the same for my case. They might have been following you up the stairs. What I'm saying is, I'll say it once. I won't say it again. I'm gonna say it again
That's
until
not
the
true.
next
You
show.
will.
I'm gonna say it just once. I am of a strong belief that it's not a child's voice. It's something worse. Using that voice to be the most just easiest for you to go, oh yeah, oh, all right.
So something mimicking and
Yes.
pretending to be
That's
a
all.
child.
Look, I don't think kids and dogs go straight to heaven. Whatever heaven is, I don't care. Whatever you want to call it, however you want to describe it. I want to be on a cloud with a harp. That's me. You call what you want, guy. Whatever. What I'm saying is, a kid would not stay there. They would not. A kid, and if it did have to stay there, I moved my camera just then. People that can help things spirits pass on. Well, they should be in their Scooby Doo van driving around the country, hitting all the places that have kids, passing them on. Let kids go to heaven. Let them go to the next experience. Let them stay stuck here. So then, all right, flip that. I hear kids' voices on the USS Salem. It's like it's the USS Salem. Oh yeah, we had little kids here. Sometimes we pick them up. They were stranded in the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing down near the engine. We're in the engine hall. There's a little girl's voice. Yeah, that's like a little girl's down near the engine. Like kids playing on top of the roof. Kids are playing in the attic where all the bad things happened. It just holds a lot of credence to my theory that maybe it's not kids' voices, but evil taking the presence of a child's voice.
And they very well could have been. Very well.
I'm throwing that out there. I won't say it again. So
We'll say it again on the next show. I'm gonna deal with it on 101.
how did you hear this? So what are you doing when you heard that sound?
Well, I was happy because I've been there.
No. I don't mean, what was your reaction? What were you physically doing as you recorded the sound?
We were just talking and trying to get the child to respond.
But did you hear the knock, and then did you hear the child say knocking, or was that only on playback?
We did hear the knocking at the time it was recorded.
Oh, that's
sure. I think so.
All right. So you're the knocking, but you didn't hear the
child's voice. No.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Any questions?
No. I think I'm good. I'm gonna deal with the rest. Mandy, great job.
All right. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to. Well, how would I go back? Isn't that a fine predicament? I almost said, which I haven't heard again since the 4th.
I'm not clicking on any links in this show ever again. Mandy, did you watch the video of what he did to me?
No, she doesn't know.
No.
You don't know. You don't know.
Uh-oh.
You don't know. I don't want to tell the story because it's, but. No, I have to.
You gotta send. You have to send. Okay,
go ahead. It was clips, and I'm like, open up the clips, whatever. And I have a
just play it.
I have a audio clip that I play whenever someone's looking through their computer, and I know that they are. And this is it, and I apologize in advance.
Yo, ever heard of Jerkmate? It's fun, entertaining.
So I played that while she was looking through her computer, and she froze. Wait for it. Now she's like, I'm like, look, I'm sorry, we're laughing. I'm like, it's me, because me and Rick have done that to people before, and everyone's always caught us. And
thank you, Sin.
Yeah, and everyone's caught us. And she was like, so I'm like, no, it was me. I played the sample, and she's like, no. I'm like, no, it was me. I played the sample. I played it again, right? And she's like, oh. I'm like, so all right, play the next video. She goes, no. I'm like, she just shut me down. She shut us all down. It's like she was not touching that computer again. Not because she was so. It was
guilty.
It was a great moment in podcast history. Let's go to the video. Recorded also at the Randolph Asylum. You know what's funny is, in a weird way, you have your own style of you recording your recorder.
Yeah,
I'm being dead serious. For you, it works.
Like,
I couldn't do that. No one would. It's unfair. Hold on. All right. So
Okay.
here's what I heard so far, sir. I heard bang, holy fuck, and then I heard that when someone thinks they heard something at any sort of paranormal investigation, like
Mhm.
dude, you know how everyone's always like, "Oh, don't take Mike in a paranormal investigation; he'll make fun of it," and I don't, right?
No, you didn't.
But
Mm-mm.
I do make fun of paranormal investigations when I'm not there. Like, in other
Mhm.
words, let me give you one. If somebody hears a sound and goes, "Oh, I heard," everyone, you hear people from rooms you didn't even know you brought with you. "What'd you hear? What's going on? What happened?" They go nuts, right? Because they're all tense. They're waiting for that one thing. That right there was a bang. Now,
Mhm.
I would say that the Holy was authentic. What do you think? The
Me?
response. Yeah, the response to the bang. Did it seem
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. And then you hear people going like, "What happened?" Like her sisters, like, or whoever was with you, sounded like a small child. By the way, whoever said "What happened," who was with you, I thought that was another EVP for a second because it was
No,
very
I
high
think
pitched.
I actually think there's one of the sisters that her voice goes up and then it comes back down. Like, I
Well,
think her
this is
what happens are very like, "What happened?" And then, "What happened?" It just was I think this unless she's got like 4 or 5 sisters, 'cause I heard multiple what happens. It's like I
well,
said, it's kinda like
she just had herself at Randolph Asylum and the woman who works there. It was just the
I know,
two
but
of them.
oh, do I we're not let's not try to solve it. Let's just go with what I'm saying when I'm trying to tell you what I heard. You tell me what you heard. Don't give me the evidence. Just tell me what you heard. I'm telling you what I
Who
heard.
give me the evidence on the clip show?
No, we'll get to
This
the
guy.
evidence. What I'm saying is, what else did you hear?
That's all I heard. I heard the bang. I heard the oh, and then I heard what happened, and then just a bunch of like, footsteps.
I want to go
And
back. Let's hear Mandy, which allegedly we don't know this is Mandy because we haven't asked yet. But let's
Good luck,
listen to
man.
Mandy play a record. No, let's watch Mandy record herself, play a video of herself. No, play a recording of herself getting scared. Here we go. All right.
did
Now,
that what happened not sound like a ghost though to you, Mike?
no,
That
no,
what happened? It didn't.
no, but I'll
It
tell
sounded
you
like a
what.
ghost to me.
Whoever the
No.
what happened sister is, she's really quick to jump in on a conversation. Dude, you didn't even get the holy out of your mouth before she was like, "What happened?" Like that. What happened was like a gunslinger. Watch again. Listen again. It's a really quick like what happened response. Watch. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm with Sarah now. That very first what happened sounds like a little kid voice coming from down a hall. So
Mhm.
it's got to be a sister with more of a high pitched voice coming down a hall. What else? You want to play the rest? I don't know if they're gonna curse anymore. They might.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I didn't get a rating on this video. I would have liked that next time, maybe a little PG-13 on this one. I didn't know
Oh,
there was gonna be
Lord.
one of those holy Fs. But let's ask Mandy. Mandy, let's go over this. We're still there. If this is a recording of you and your friend again on the same trip or a different trip to the
No,
asylum.
it's the same day,
Okay.
same day, same night.
Same night.
So at the asylum, we were down in the basement, and we decided that. Well, I decided.
Here.
I had done a solo in the morgue, in the freezer, where they actually held the bodies. The bodies, when they didn't have enough room for them, they would put them in this big, deep freezer.
As you do.
Yeah.
I did a solo in there by myself, and she was down and away from me in the kitchen. I got some stuff, but then I decided, let's switch it up. You do one in the freezer, and I'll go to the kitchen way down the hallway. So
Mhm.
that was her. Right when we had just ended the solo session, she was getting ready to come out of the freezer door area, and she didn't even get out of the door because at the time she heard that boom, and you hear me. I said, "What?" And I don't think that was my voice that said what happened. I didn't even realize it until I'm hearing it on here. I think that's a child.
Yeah,
That-
is that an EVP? Actual EVP?
That
There are
might
only
be-
two of you there.
There was only two of us, and like I said, we had just got done doing a solo, and I wasn't even coming down towards her at the time. I just heard her freaking out, and then and I'm like, "What?" And then you hear boom.
Mike, can you
And-
play that again? See if that
Yeah.
even sounds like Mandy to you, because it's way too high.
No, it's very high pitched. And now look,
It happens like that sometimes. I'm saying they appear,
no, listen to me.
disappear, and appear.
On this show, it has actually happened a few times where we hear stuff that the guest didn't hear before.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's because of our warped heads, but like maybe we're listening for something. No, for real. Like some people just
Yeah.
listen to different frequencies because they're a little weird. But I heard that too. Listen.
That's not Mandy.
Yeah,
That is not Mandy.
No.
Was that
That
your
is
sister?
not Mandy.
No, that's the lady I was with.
I mean, that's the lady you were talking. So that lady does not have a high pitched voice.
No.
And that's
Mandy.
not Mandy.
Mandy, I'm gonna you are killing me with this. Hold on. You guys.
I was so focused on the loud bang that I don't know how I missed that voice. I don't even know how I did.
Is this a setup?
No.
Can I ask that?
No,
Am I
I
being
swear
set up
to-
by you two?
No,
No. Sounds like the same voice to me that was in the attic.
that is a child. Or a woman with a very high pitched voice, with this other woman has, and Mandy definitely does not have a voice that high.
Okay, so Mandy, you realize that we just watched a video
Hey, Amanda.
of you playing a recording of you getting scared. And I know you've listened to that recording plenty of times because you have it recorded and you have proof of the recording on video. You've listened to it many times and you never heard that first response.
I don't recall.
Stay
it.
out of this, Adkins. Do I get to say that? That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Like, you know what the thing is? That's what was good about being in a band is that like some people pick up things, other people just don't.
Mhm.
Right? I get that. But on the first playthrough, Sarah, I think you'd agree, we both blatantly heard what happened, almost more so than all the other sentences. Like we heard what happened. And Mindy, you never heard it.
I did not hear the child's voice. I don't recall it anyway.
I believe that. You know why I believe it is because I'm telling you this too. This is also my other paranormal Now I'm just insulting the paranormal investigators. Why not? I don't know why. I just feel like it.
Why stop now?
No, I'm just joking. On a playback, those guys that have to listen to playback, anybody who has to listen to playback, if
Yeah.
you do it for long enough, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And especially if you're looking for something in this tape, you want to hear the
Mhm.
bang. You're thinking, I'm going to get to the bang. Everything else becomes like a background white noise that you're not paying attention to. And that's why they say the
Yep.
devil's in the details, because it's
Absolutely.
those little things that you really. So you really never heard that. So
Not that I recall.
I
Maybe-
never thought I'd heard say this, but Mike is like, you're dead on with that. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
That would be
I don't
how
even know
you
what I
would miss
just said.
something.
I don't even know what I just said.
Oh well.
No, but seriously, man. Like that's pretty cool. Like that's now. What do you think of the tape?
Well, that night was really active, so I feel like I should go back and redo the video recording and put that there is a child's voice on there too, or something mimicking our child.
I was thinking next week on Wednesday at 8:05. By the way, if you're watching, hit the like, subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Wednesday, 8:05, legit paranormal news. You're on that. I think on that podcast, we should show a podcast of your video of you listening to a recorder. That's like 4 levels. That's like when you know that the dog holding the can and you look at it and it just zooms to infinity. You know that thing? That's what this is almost like, Mandy. We could like build a string where it goes, oh, this is fun. No, what I'm saying is
No.
listen to it again and seriously, whatever you got on this, go back and listen to it. Or maybe let us listen. Give it to Sarah. Because maybe seriously, maybe there are other stuff that you're missing.
Yeah.
I'm worried about this now because how did you miss that? I believe that you missed that, but it's almost like I want to say, how did you miss that? I can't help it.
I want to say maybe I heard it and I just didn't put it in the captions when I uploaded it for some reason.
You
Mandy
would
gets
have
so
put
many
it in.
EVPs.
Huh?
Listen though, Mandy, have you never had that happen? Well, I haven't had it happen this way, but I've had it happen the other way where there is an EVP. I've tagged it. I've gone to play it for someone and it's gone. Like it's just not there anymore. So if they can just not be there anymore, I've heard
I
other
think
people
I
say
might
they
have
can
had that
show up.
happen before.
Well, so
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't there the first time she listened to it.
So it's much easier for something to not be there than it is for something to just be there.
Appear. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Totally different. You know why? Not being there is called a race.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is erase it. It's like getting a
That's true.
haircut. You can't add hair back to the head. So
I
finding
don't know
something
how
later,
ghosts work.
finding out later on to me is like,
It's like, dang it, how'd I miss this? You know?
yeah, but but I've seen it happen. Like, you know what's weird?
Yeah.
You know what's so weird is that right now I want to say, oh, come on, you had to hear that. But because I've been doing this show 3 years, I've seen this has happened in so many different situations where someone's heard something or whatever. It's just you don't hear it because you're so laser focused on what you want to hear and then what you're
Yep.
gonna put in the caption and how you're gonna do it. I get it, but geez, Louise, next time, no surprises.
But it was a good surprise.
It
you
is a
know?
good surprise. It's creepy. That is a creepy ass voice.
The whole thing was weird. I don't think it's a kid. Yeah, I don't think that's just it. And they always make the kids sound so proper and like ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hold on. All right. Oh boy, is it? No. That no. We already did that one. Right? Says I knock.
What?
Says I
Yeah, we
knock.
did the knock.
All right.
Yeah,
So
the I
which
knocked.
one am I mixing? Did I say just? Oh man, I can't. I'm mangling the English language. Nope.
You're
Loud
doing
bang
good.
in the morgue. Nope.
No, that was just the one we just had.
I'm afraid to go jumping around the others.
Why? Are you afraid of what's going to pop up?
They
and
both
play
say
on
he
your
knocked.
screen, Nick?
No. I'm.
Hold on.
Nope.
Look at your Facebook messages because I sent them all there too.
Oh, this one. This isn't hers.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna watch this, and then Mandy, we'll tell you what we see, and then you can tell us what the person told you they saw.
Okay.
First off, Sarah, to start this off, it looks like The Dark Knight.
Oh frick! I can't see anything.
Like that's dark right there.
Yeah.
That's really, really dark. Like, do you ever see
see
Aliens versus Predators? The movie?
I saw the last episode of Game of Thrones, or the second to last episode of Game of Thrones, where you just couldn't see anything.
Is that why you were saying that? Because like I didn't ask what game. All right, yeah, it was like that. It was really dark. Couldn't see a thing. Here we go though, and let's see if we can.
Jeez, what is? Hold on, Mike. I gotta shut this light off. I can't see anything.
All right. All I saw.
I didn't see anything.
All I saw was a guy looking through his water bottle. That's all I saw. So I did it again. I added an R. I'm getting lazy with my words. It's not saw. It's saw. Jesus, H. Christopher.
Can you play it again?
I will, but all I see is someone looking through the top of a water bottle. Oop, nope, that's the wrong one. Did I tell you I made a Bill Belichick video?
Yes.
All right.
It's on Facebook.
All right, there's a guy right there.
Is it a water bottle?
Yep, he's looking through his water bottle at his friend, and
What the frick? Can you?
looks like there's a guy hanging out in the hallway. He's doing one of these, and then the friend's got the water bottle, and he's filming to the top of it because I can see the condensation coming all around the water bottle.
Is he? He's hoping a face or something shows up in the condensation. Whoops.
Or is that a glass? It looks like a water bottle. It looks like an Aquafina.
No, that could be glass.
No.
Oh no, I
there's the
see blue.
It's the blue.
Yeah.
So, all right. Water bottle, guy, covering the guy. There's a guy looking at him.
There's a shadow right there that
See another
appears and
body,
disappears. Right there. There was a shadow that appeared and disappeared, but I don't know if someone turned the light off and back on again. I don't know if someone's standing there.
Nope. No. You ever see a kaleidoscope?
Yes, of course.
Okay. You ever see the top of a water bottle, how it is designed, has the different ridges, whatnot?
Yeah.
You ever try to shine light through that
No.
on an angle? You're going to catch dark and light spots. It's not going to be like a lens. It's going to have more of a kaleidoscope, but black and white sort of look. So that looked like somebody was just messing with the water bottle. Looks like they were having like a really good time. Like they were really like having a good time and looking through a water bottle, and their friends standing there. That's all I saw. What did you see?
I think it's purposeful. Like, I think they're filming through the water bottle for a reason that I just don't understand. And I don't know. It doesn't appear they're using infrared or a flash as a light source because it's so dark. So I don't know where the shadow would have come from.
From the light in the hallway through a water
room.
bottle. The light that's near his knees in the hallway through a water bottle. The water bottle is seeing light. Let's do it again.
Yeah, can you play it again, please?
There's a light to the left of the water bottle. The water bottle sees that's like a metal fridge, which if the bottle tips to the metal fridge, that'll cause a reflection.
Right there, though. Do you see that? It's not even through the water bottle. It's off to the side of the water bottle.
Let's let Mandy speak. I'm
okay.
I think
You're
it's
mad
the water
at me.
bottle.
Yeah.
No, I'm not mad. No. Don't think that is mad. Look, your opinion is probably right. I play me. We're kicking over to Mandy because I really think it's just someone looking through a water bottle, and I hope I'm not right. Mandy?
Okay, guys. So I know this video is very awkward. This guy, he's been sending me videos telling me that these spirits are bugging him and they won't leave him alone. And the guy is terrified. And he was literally at his ex-girlfriend's house because they're still friends. And he lives alone in an apartment. And but he's so scared to be there alone sometimes that he'll go over to her house because he don't want to be alone because the spirits won't leave him alone, he says. And he believes that he captures things through reflections. So he'll even record like through glasses and bottles and microwaves when he's in the kitchen. He says he senses something behind him and he'll start recording. And what you're seeing here, he is recording through a water bottle. And he said while they were laying there watching TV in the dark, him and that girl, he sensed someone was standing in the doorway. So he started recording and he didn't even realize what he was seeing until the end. It's actually a longer video and I had to shorten it because, he didn't focus that good.
That guy right there with the fisherman's hat on isn't in the room.
Do what now?
That was a good response. The guy we're looking at standing in the hallway, that's not supposed to be a real guy?
According to him, no. And she lives alone. And they've both been having crazy experiences going on. They're hearing whistling. They're hearing knocking.
Quick question. Can she use a camera phone?
Can she use a camera phone?
Yeah, is she capable? Has she ever used a camera phone to your knowledge in the past?
Not to my knowledge, no. She's not one that's really into it, but she supports him because he's terrified.
All right, second question. Does he look like that? If he put on a big hat and a jacket?
No. It gets really weird because in this video, he said this was in front of a window. Okay. The guy was standing in the like hallway doorway there in front of a window, but I'm thinking, could it be something from the outside reflecting? But then I'm like, no, it literally looks like somebody's standing there or something. And he
Time out.
believes it's his cousin.
Time out. Is his girlfriend? Could his girlfriend wear a hat and make herself look like that?
No, because this guy is bald. He has wrinkles in the back of his head.
That's a gigantic hat, though. I'm talking about the girlfriend. How tall is she? Because that's a person. I don't know what we're watching in this video, but someone's looking through their water bottle at a person. The water bottle doesn't have to move. I don't need to see the reflection of it. There's a guy there. Sarah, let's watch it again. Like you know, me and you were looking at through the water bottle, trying to figure out where the light shines, where it glimmers, all that other stuff.
And I missed that.
There's a guy just standing there.
Yeah.
No, for real. That's a guy just standing there. So I'm like, all right, let's just do it again. But I'm a little perplexed. That guy's there. He's got chin here. He's there. He turned his head right there. Oh, and that guy's got this guy right here in the hallway has rolls in the back of his head.
I can't see this.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Watch. Want to bet me?
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I literally just can't see.
There's either rolls in the back of his head. He's wearing a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Is it that he looks like two different people? Dude, I'm losing my mind with this. So that head that turns right there in the top of the screen that's got the rolls in the back of it turns again to look. That's not a person? Oh, Christ almighty. I'm a cracker. That's not a person.
Okay, so
it looks like a person there.
It does. It really does. But here's another thing. He had a cousin that had passed away probably about 7-8 years ago, and that looks like his cousin. I seen the picture, and it's pretty similar to that.
This guy's bald in this video. You know that, right?
He does look like he doesn't have a lot of hair. Or
this guy also has rolls.
It's so dark.
No. Actually, it's kind of light where the top of the head is. Looks like rolls to me, Mike. Yes, I agree. There's rolls on the back of his head, and he is bald. Maybe with that right there, it looks like somebody different. But that person standing in the hallway is bald with rolls in the back of his head. I'll play it again, but like, hold on. Right there. Rolls.
Well, he screenshot that, and it was.
You guys see the head turn and the rolls right here. Like what? Wait. Hold on. You know what? I see a bit. Hold on. Right there. All right. What do you guys see right in the top area? See where the bottle ends in the top? That's not a bald head with wrinkles in the back of the head. Does this guy by perchance have a chin here?
He has a little bit of facial hair.
Yeah, just around the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's in that photo.
But the guy doing the video, he has hair, and he has a little bit of a goatee.
All right, then that may be not a roll. The first one, that might be a hat.
I think it's a hat.
And then that might be just like the neck, but that's definitely chin here, and that's that's someone standing there.
Now, when he sent me this, he sent me a screenshot first. He's like, "Oh my God, I think I actually finally was able to capture a good video of something that I believe has been following me." And I wake up to this picture, and I'm like, "Oh, I see is an outlining of the side profile of this, and it's all black." And I'm like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "Okay, where's the video?" And he's not a tech person. He couldn't even shorten a video to send it to me. It took him forever. And finally he was able to send it to me. And I shortened it so I could get a good look at it. And I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, you were completely alone. He said only him and that girl was there.
Here's what doesn't make sense, though.
I know.
He thinks,
it doesn't. It's
he thinks
weird.
it's cousin Jimmy, right? Like, I always tell people, pay more attention when you're having these experiences to how you feel. Like, how do you feel in your body? Because I've had cases like this where they say they're terrified, but then they think it's grandma. If it's grandma, you shouldn't feel terrified unless your grandmother was terrifying, which happens sometimes. But like if it's cousin Jimmy, he shouldn't like be feeling afraid. Like just when family comes to us, freaking that's creepy as hell when you blow it up like that, Mike.
See? That is creepy.
All right, that's a head though. And those
Yeah.
could be rolls, and that could be a hat or hair.
That does not look human to me. I'm sorry.
In here.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It's weird video. I can't.
It's a weird shaped head. That does not look human to me. That looks like
a shadow, like
features.
So, all right. So that's all right. Can we just slow down? That's chin hair, right? It goes up to a nose, and then that hat is brought down over his eyes like this. That's how I would wear a hat a beanie if I wear it flat down. That's flat down like this, and it's right above. I can see his nose, the guy's mouth, his eyes in a hat. He's either hat backwards or it's going straight down. That's not demonic. There's a guy standing. It looks like Fred.
I didn't
Durst
say it was demonic. I didn't
standing
say it was
in the
demonic.
hallway. It could be a haunting from Fred Durst. That's what
It's
I'm
not dead. I was going to say something else, and I'm glad I didn't say it out loud.
But I'm
I
just
thought
saying,
something else.
It could be Fred Durst. It could be his career. One of the people.
Well,
It's one of those people.
And I told the guy, I said, look, if you're going to send me videos and you want me to look at them, you've got to stop recording out of reflections unless you're recording from a mirror or something.
Look, the thing with this is,
So
here's my issue with this. This guy could be dead on that. What do we know, right? He could be seeing this. However, it doesn't do this any justice to capture it through a water bottle, an Aquafina, water bottle, a Desante, whatever it was. You choose water bottles. I don't care. Whatever one you're looking through, that's like a person. Here's the thing, like, dude, I couldn't play hide and go seek with like a person like that standing in my hallway. I wouldn't be like with a water bottle being like peekaboo. I'd be like, get the fuck out of the house. Like, he's right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's not just, look, there's a difference between, like, all right, possession of that intent.
This guy.
But this is at the girlfriend's house, and he was so terrified he went and slept there, and now it's there. So, my dude, it's not the house, it's you.
No. Even worse. 2 reasons. One, how is the girlfriend going to make it safer for him? Wait, no, I'm not. This is not a diss on girlfriends. I'm just saying in general. And 2, would you, as a guy, want to bring the ghost to her house?
Some guys would.
Should you, as a guy, bring the ghost that's bothering you to someone else's house and then it shows up there too? Do you want to be that guy that goes around like sprinkling little? I mean, really, if I had ghosts, you guys would never see me again. I wouldn't come visit you. I'd be like, hey,
well, that would be to me. That would be a great present. Like I would love it if a guy brought me a ghost, right, Mandy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
The
weird thing is, this guy has been okay. So this is one of those situations when this guy was a child, he was traumatized. Okay, he had bad things happen to him that opened up some doors that probably shouldn't have been opened, and so he started hearing spirits and he started seeing them, and he's been terrified. It terrifies him. He don't want anything to do with it. They won't leave him alone, and he doesn't always see them. He says he hears them and senses them, and every now and then he might see them with his eyes, or he's catching them with his camera. So he is so scared that he will even have his friends come over to his apartment and have them crash on the couch because he's got all kinds of stuff going on around him. I even did a walkthrough at his apartment during the day, and we got some really good stuff. And I didn't even know about his cousin dying, but when I was there, I said, look, I'm here to name Jim. I said, who's Jim to you? He goes, Jimmy? I go, who is he to you? And he said it was that would be his cousin that had passed away from an addiction. And I think it's his cousin been he's stuck here for whatever reason. He's trying to get his attention. And this guy's just terrified. He don't want nothing to do with it.
Adkins is correct.
And and I've told him this too about manifesting his own fear. So that too.
Manifest nothing. That was a guy standing in his hallway.
Yeah, Mike, that can happen.
No.
Sometimes they look like people, Mike.
They
Sometimes
look like
people.
All right.
And it can be scary.
Okay, all right. But who sits there and records another man standing in their house
No,
with
I
a
wouldn't.
water bottle as if it's like it's just
Normal.
how things are on my house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it just goes. Like I would be, dude. I guess they'd come with the straight jacket and take me away because every time I saw something, I would like a moth. Like if a fly came in this room right now, all I'm thinking about is how am I going to get this out of here and kill it? I don't like go, hey, ooh, it's over there. It's fine.
Did he see it? Did he see it before? Did he see it while he was lying there? Clearly, Mandy. Did he tell you, or did he only see it when he reviewed the video?
He said he felt like somebody was standing there in the hallway doorway watching him. So he started to record, and that's behind him. And if you can picture, I don't know how the room looks or anything, but if he's got it on the nightstand and the doorway's behind here and he's recording, he's trying to focus getting the reflection. And then you see he moves over. He didn't even know he had that standing there until the end of the video. You don't see it throughout the whole video.
That's why he hasn't just like dropped because I would have dropped the water bottle and been like, I'm out. But
the water
he didn't
bottle
see
was
it
on the stand. And I'm like, he just doesn't, he wants to prove to people because when he tells his family and stuff, they all think he's crazy and he's trying to capture these things. He's like, I'm not crazy. And I said, look, you got to do a better job at this if you're going to be recording. You can't be using, the reflections.
You don't need the reflections.
Like
yeah.
A mirror is okay, but a bottle, I think he's just too afraid to turn around and actually, see it standing there and record it.
I wouldn't just willy-nilly mess with mirrors anyway.
Yeah.
I would be careful with those. So
portals, yeah.
Yeah.
In that video, there's no mirrors providing portals. There's a Asante, or whatever you want to call it, water bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's
and there has to be an aluminum fridge or freezer or oven or something to the right, but that's still all that light shining, all the mirror dimensions doesn't explain the human guy head that's there in the video the whole time. And now Atkins is trying to throw some facts at me about manifestation. Stay out of this, Atkins. My theory
Atkins is correct.
But here's the thing, all right, say you manifest something. Like, in other words, I think about something so much that it becomes real. Now, I have to think about it so much that it becomes real in my house, and it's there, right? Is that what we're saying?
If you are somebody that possesses psychokinetic kinesis,
yep,
you could do it unconsciously. Okay,
Perfect.
so you're not thinking about something in order to manifest it. You're actually repressing a lot, usually because of trauma. And because your body can't and your mind can't grasp all the trauma and confusion, you can psychically manifest a ghost. It's a poltergeist, basically.
So to psychically manifest something, you don't have to be looking at it.
No.
You just can be thinking about it, and it'll decide to just hang out in the hallway.
You don't have. It's probably happening without you even being aware.
So it's there the whole time. It's there the whole time.
It's you.
We might get to go there and investigate. And I'm going to try to debunk this video because I'm going to try to capture everything the way he has it in the video. and I'm going to have him stand out there, and I'm going to see. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to debunk this if we
You
get
have
over
to come
there.
back and
Um,
follow up, Mandy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry we're gonna wrap up on you so fast, but we're gonna be late for the other show. And now I want to have a conversation on one of the next shows about manifestation, because what I'm hearing is open for debate. I would like to hear more about it, and I would like to see what you guys all exactly mean, because I'm a little stuck here on the whole. Are you? That looked like a cabbie standing in the hallway. Like if that was the ghost that I manifested, like I wish it would be something like cooler. I'm just saying, like, all right,
If it's your pent up fear, then
he's a cabbie. So Mandy, thank you so much. We'll see you again on Legit Paranormal News. We're gonna fly over to Legit Paranormal 101 for a show with Angel. That should be fun. No, it will be fun. I love seeing
Thanks,
that.
Mandy.
guys. It's fun.
Mandy, check your schedule if you're free next Thursday at 9:05, 9:10, 9:15-ish, because Clips is always late. You can come back on 101 and we can talk about manifesting stuff.
Okay, I will get back with you.
Yeah,
I would
let me
love to
know.
talk about manifestation. Yeah.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. We should bring Atkins on too, because I've
Sure.
seen him do it. So we'll do it on 101 next week, Mike.
I might come out as the villain, but we don't know. I sometimes let me do the wrap up. So for Machine Mandy, for Sarah Paranormal, it's me, Michael King, Mike L. This was Legit Paranormal Clips, brought to you by legitpodcast.com. Stick around. In about 2 minutes. We'll be back up and running with Legit Paranormal 101. Hit the end.